Welcome back to Two Brothers Comics, and happy new comic book day to everyone out there. If you guys are interested to see what we picked up this week for new comic book day, stay tuned. All right, everybody, I am so pumped up. It is new comic book day. We got some cool stuff. And this is the new comic book day live stream, which means I have a co-host. There he is. What's going on, man?
Why do I always look so excited when you introduce me?
I think it's the intro. It's got to be the intro.
That's what it is.
I could see you holding back the smile backstage because I called you on it last week, but I knew you wanted to. But it's got to be the intro, man. Before we get started, I want to give a big thank you to our local comic shops, Back to Back Comics and Haven Comics. Thank you guys for supplying us with our comic books today to use here on our new comic book day live stream. Thank you guys so much. Back to Back Comics of Marietta, Georgia, and Haven Comics of Huntsville, Alabama. And we will have Justin's local comic shop on there very soon as well. And then we can give those guys a little thank you too, man.
Absolutely.
Looks like we've already got some people hanging out in the chat. Let's see. He's back on it this week, guys. He was not slacking this week. Ruben Guzman first in the chat, right back where he usually is. Good to see you, man. Thanks for always showing up. We have Cool Comics Collector. Thank you for being a member of Two Brothers Comics. We appreciate that. And thanks for using my all right GIF, the little emoji there. Anybody read some good books today? I know I read one so far, and it was really good. But I guess that depends on which one of us you ask. Samuel David, what is going on? Good to see you. Perry, what's up, brother? Good to see you too, man. Glad to see Perry dropping a little bit of comic content here lately. We've missed that. Definitely been enjoying it. Uncle Rod, the Rican, what's going on, man? You guys held it down last night on Lamer Frame, man. I was proud of my team. Proud of my team, man. You guys did great. Another member, a Golden Age tier member and a big supporter of our channel, Austin LeMay. What's going on, man? Good to see you as well. And, Nick's here. Nick's here. Now we can get started. Nick was hanging out a little bit backstage, and hopefully we will be able to get through this week's live stream without the crazy banner scrolling down here. I'm surprised they haven't already happened. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, thank you so much, Rod. Thank you so much, man. Always appreciate that, man. And Mr. Jared Luan, writer of Mad Cave Studios' new hit book that came out today, Dryfoot, issue number 1. Great book there. Really enjoyed Dryfoot. Way to go on that, Jared. Definitely. Hope you guys out in the chat were able to pick up not only Jared's Dryfoot issue number 1, but also Anthony Cleveland's Stargazer issue number 1. And I feel like we have a tie to those books outside of the relationship we've formed with Mad Cave and Anthony and Jared. I feel like there's something else.
I would gladly show you off the cover if I had them.
You worked on it, though.
I did.
Yeah, and we both had problems getting those today. Now, I have copies in my boxes over here already, but we both have problems getting them at our shops, so I do have them on order now. I had to change shops, so my whole pull list situation has just been a freaking mess. Perry, one up and Rod, dropping a little bit of that reaction fundage on us, man. Thanks, appreciate that. Oh, here we go. Southern Comic Geek, what is going on? Big thank you. Big thank you to Southern Comic Geek. He joined the Two Brothers Comics membership today at the creator level. So make sure you guys go check out Southern Comic Geek's YouTube channel. He is all the time on the hunt. He is out there on the prowl almost every day. I have literally seen it in person, and we had a great time hanging out. If somebody that has a wrench could drop his link in the chat for us, please. And thanks again, Jason, for joining up with us, man. We appreciate that. And there goes Rod right back, boom, with the left hook at the $5 super chat. Oh, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys for sure. Seawood, what's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Hope you was able to get some stuff picked up today, man. Were you able to get the Casey Jones and Raph pack yet, man? Have you been able to pick those up? I've still been looking, but I forgot to ask you if you grabbed them yet. And World Design. We love And World Design here at Two Brothers Comics. You know those guys.
I'm assuming that's Darren. It has to be Darren. He's the only one that's got the YouTube login.
Darren, right? Yeah. So thanks for hanging out, Darren. We appreciate you for jumping in as well. And Southern Comic with the team, Dustin. Absolutely, man. Appreciate it. See, now that you're a member, you get to use all those cool little emojis. And anybody who is a member, Nick dropped a video today for the members only, an uncensored video of me opening up the hugest AOK ever. And if you guys are members and you have not watched that, you are missing out. Justin, did you get a chance to watch it?
I have not.
Okay, well, we're going to make sure you watch it, but it's uncensored. Now, the one that's going to drop tomorrow will be censored, and it kind of takes away from it, but the uncensored version had me cracking up so much I had to watch it 3 times, and I lived it. I did it, and it still cracked me up. So Nick did real good with the editing on that for sure. So hope you guys are able to check that out if you're a member as well. Seawood says, no luck with the recent NECA figures. I've only have the token Razor on order. That's it. Okay. Yeah.
Are you still looking for a Casey and Raph? Because I went to a Walmart today and they had two packs of Casey and Raph.
Oh, there you go, Seawood. So if you need one, man, let us know. We can probably help you out with that. Just hit me or Justin up in the DMs, man. Hey-o, I got a little piece of TMNT action to show off that I picked up today on a trade, and it's kind of a big deal. It's not like TMNT #1 big deal, but it's a pretty big deal because it goes for a lot more on eBay now. Thank you, Rod, for dropping that link. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much. And Kevin, what's going on, man? Good to see you. No, Kevin picked up some good stuff today. Let's see here. Yeah, check your Walmart, Seawood, and you know, just get back to us, man, if you need some help with it still. I mean,
yeah, I've been getting pretty lucky about finding stuff at one specific Walmart. So if you need that Casey Raph 2-pack, just let me know and I'll run over and get it at some point.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, what's on my schedule?
No eBay fees on there, man.
No. Retail plus shipping. That's what I charge.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, just hit us up if you're having trouble, man, because we just want anybody that wants them, man. If we're able to help them out, we're trying to help everybody out get them. So, little awkward sip of oh, that's not coffee, but it's water. So, Justin, new comic book day, man. I don't know about you, but again, I woke up this morning feeling great about myself, feeling a little refreshed, light on the shoulders, knowing, man, there's not much coming out this week that I pick up. I won't have to spend too much money today. Had a great day at work, didn't do nothing. I go to the comic shop at lunchtime because I was looking for something and they hadn't even got their books in. That's the shop that always has the Mad Cave Studios books, Source Point Press stuff, Aftershock stuff. They didn't even get books in yet. So that didn't work out. After lunch, I go to my shop. I walk in and he lays a stack out. And I'm like, what is this? Oh, this is your pull list this week. Why? Yeah, I'm just sitting here. And the only thing I could say is why. But so I got a little more than I thought, man. How about you?
Compared to the past couple of weeks, I feel like it was a little bit on the lighter side.
Oh, wow.
Because like it seems like the past 2 or 3 weeks, my stack has been like, that thick.
Yeah.
So this seemed like a lighter week.
Well, I still spent like $45, so I was still just kind of like, I don't know what to do at this point. I don't know. I had so many titles end, and then yet it still ends up being $45 a week for my pull list. So it's just like, all right. But I did take some stuff off my pull list that I just was buying and wasn't reading, stuff that I wasn't into or that I'd lost interest in. And then the bad thing about the way I do my pull list now is it goes through previews world. So I just go through the catalog and click, 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 click. That looks cool. Click. That looks cool. Click. And that gets me in a lot of trouble too, because then I just walk in the shop and I'm like, oh, all those came out this week. So that's kind of what happened to me. What's up, Vincent McLean? Him and Panda and Greg, who are also both members of Two Brothers Comics channel. They did a little chat this week, a little, what do they call it? It's not the Saturday Night Babble-on, because that's us. It's the Monday Night Jibber Jabber. That's what it was. And they talked, we only find them when they're dead. So if you guys were interested in that book or enjoyed that book, you guys go check that live stream out. They did a great job. Who dat? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Just was talking to him a little while earlier. We had some good conversation. I still got like 8 messages I got to look at, man. I hadn't seen them. Wow.
My hat's off to you.
Yeah.
Even I can't do that.
No. We can't do that. That's, man. You're the man, dude. You are the man. Broken Gargoyles is a book I have not been able to find yet.
I know I have 1 copy. I don't know if I'm getting any more or not.
Yeah, I know you had told me how good it was, and I was just like, all right, let me check it out, and still have not been able to find it. TSG Comics, what is going on? Another member here of the channel. Thank you so much for that, and good to see you. Oh, hold on, because Chad, Mr. YouTube is 90 is in here. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Was you fishing today, or was you at the comic shops today, man? What's going on? All right, Justin. So you want to show off what you picked up today, man?
Yeah.
Before you start, I'm going to try something real quick. I was told we could do this, but I'm not. Nope, I don't know. There's supposed to be a way that I can swap me and you on here and make you big and me small, but I don't know how to do that yet. So we'll just do this.
It's fine. All right. So first up, we got Amazing Spider-Man 48. Marauders number 12. X-Factor number 3. X-Force number 12.
Mm-hmm.
The one Marvel book that I'm really looking forward to reading this week, The Rise of Ultraman. Nightwing 74. Justice League Odyssey 24.
Let me see the cover for that Nightwing real quick. Maybe was there another cover too?
I'm sure there was.
Okay.
But I just always grab the A cover.
Right. Okay.
We saw that one. Bad Mother number 2. Resistance number 5. Something we're going to talk about this one in a little bit, I'm assuming. Something is Killing the Children number 10. Vampire the Masquerade number 2, which I lettered, and this is the part where I would hold up Dryfoot number 1 and Stargazer number 1, except my shop didn't get any, so sorry. I feel really bad about that since I worked on those.
Well, at least we both know we're getting it, and that's what matters. We're getting it. Like, there's no doubt about it, and we enjoy it. So there we go. That's for sure happening. Thanks for hooking me up with that little bit of knowledge who that on the click and drag there, so I can just swap us back and forth and get Justin sick as much as I want here.
Oh, it's working. Ugh.
Oh man. Thanks, Chad. I appreciate that, man. We had a good time. Jen Koval. Hey, you're not that late though, so it's all good. We're just glad to have you here. And let's see. What's up, Steve? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right. Now, my stack, which is not as big as last week's, but I mean, I thought I was picking up like 3 books, so picked up Something's Killing the Children. Oh, wow. That one was something else. That's the only thing I've read so far today. I picked up the VENOM WRAITH or WRAITH or however you say it. I don't know. I wasn't familiar with this character at all. I picked up both covers apparently. I guess I got click happy on my pull list. But I read the first like 3 pages of the first 3 pages of this before we started, and definitely interested in that character. He kind of reminds me, if any of you guys know I'm a Mortal Kombat fan. He kind of gives me that Aaron Black vibe from Mortal Kombat. So I was like, yeah, this guy's cool. Anytime you can throw like a Western style gunslinger into something, I'm down for it. I got the Ice Cream Man Quarantine Comics Special. And this was a freaking like almost a $7 book with tax. I was not aware. As was the next one, Ultraman issue number 1 was like $5.99. Was not aware that those 2 would be WRAITH. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. I was not aware these would be $5.99, but all good.
Well, Marvel has to pay for the Ultraman license.
I guess that's true.
I'm just kidding.
I almost got that the photo, the real from like the 1960s TV show photo cover, but I went with the Alex Ross instead because Kyle seemed like he was super duper excited about having this cover done by Alex Ross, so I was like, well, I guess that's the one I'll grab then. This is supposed to be a second print of the Clockwork Fairies. It does not look very different at all to me. I'm gonna have to put it side by side with my first print to see, but I got the second print of that. And then these are just some like 3rd and 4th printings here that I picked up. Thor issue 3. That was just too cool not to get, man, because that was an awesome scene in this book with Beta Ray and Thor there, man. So when I saw that was available, I had to grab it. And usually I don't like these horizontal covers, but that was pretty cool. So had to grab that. And then I gave my Thor issue 4 away. So I picked up the 3rd printing of issue 4. So now I do have an issue 4 again. And last week I picked up 2 copies of this book. I picked up one for me and one for Nick, or one for me and one for the Bro Box, but Nick didn't get one. So I gave one to Nick, one to the Bro Box, and now I have a copy from me. This is the 3rd printing of issue 5. It's just a really, really cool cover, so I definitely wanted that. And then I got the 2nd print for 7 Secrets. So I actually forgot that was even going to be in there. I think I put it on my pull list just in case I wasn't able to get a copy of issue number 1, because I wasn't sure if my pulls would have kicked in at that time or not. But luckily, I was able to get one. Now, I made a trade today for something that is super, super cool. I've been looking at getting this, and I almost bought it whenever I was out with Nick and Ryan. You guys know him as Comics and Death Metal. We were hanging out over the weekend and doing a bunch of comic hunting in Nashville, and we filmed it all. So you'll get to see that hopefully next week. But I didn't buy it, and I just had some stuff I was looking to sell, and I ended up trading for it. So this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Ultimate Collection, Volume 1. And this is all of the Mirage Studio stuff. And they still had this at cover price, guys. This thing goes for on eBay.
Does it really?
Yeah, it goes for around $100 at least on eBay, from what I looked at last time I was looking at it. And they still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to hopefully, my plan is to try to grab one of these every couple weeks until I have the whole entire series. And at the same time, I still want to finish getting my IDW run. You can see right there next to my Power Rangers, I got that volume 1, and I need to get on those too. But I really wanted to get the Mirage stuff first. There's a lot of the Mirage stuff I hadn't read yet, and Nick had a trade paperback that somebody AOK'd him, and it was one of the first Mirage Studios volumes that was released in trade, and it was a really big, thick book, and I read a bunch of that while I was at his house. So it just worked out, like, just fell on my lap. Could not believe it. Sometimes stuff just works out for you, I guess, and I was super pumped about that. But I
want to go and pick up volumes 2 through 5 now.
You got one?
I have one, yeah.
Yeah, and I love, like, this is all the original black and white artwork here. It's got the covers inside too. You know, you get the layout. So this has issues 1 through 7, including Raphael #1, and they lay the covers out here for you. I mean, it's really, really nice, and I can't wait. I'm gonna start over and read all the way from issue 1 here, even though I just read it. I can't wait to dive into this and then go all the way through them, man. Really looking forward to it. I see a lot of people in the chat that are kind of getting a little excited about that. I know who that's not happy. Oh man. But yeah, I was super pumped about it, guys. I really couldn't believe I was able to pull that off today. Didn't have to come out of my pocket even a penny. So that was cool. That was cool.
It'll look nice on the shelf next to your other, like right in between your Power Rangers and your TMNT.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Love the sketch cover. Got Eastman to do a head sketch on the inside of mine. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Seawood's got some really cool signature stuff. He gets some really cool sigs. Who that's just giving it to me, boy. I'll tell you what, man. Maybe we can do a live stream and I'll read it to you. How about that? I'll hold it up like this and show you the pictures, and we'll just sit backstage and I'll read it to you, man. Oh man. So apparently people don't want spoilers on Something's Killing the Children. So we won't give any spoilers, but we can at least tell you guys, like, me and Justin have already talked about it. This series has had some messed up stuff happening in it from the beginning. And I think it all culminates here in being the absolutely most messed up issue overall, bar none.
There's a couple panels or a couple page sequence that, oof, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. It's definitely can make you feel uncomfortable. I mean, I just kind of looked at it like, oh my gosh, what? And then I was just ready to get the next issue. And Justin's like, I don't know, man. I can't wait to get Nick's take on it, because I know Nick is going to be he's going to be just like blown away. Like, he's probably just going to sit there and look at it.
Yeah, I tried to. You heard me warning Nick before we started. Don't read it.
Yeah. 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 I'm excited to see what he says about it. That's for sure. That is for sure. Like I said, that was the first thing that I read, and I had to, because it's one of my absolute favorite series right now. I mean, it's written, of course, if it's James Tynion, it's on my list. I love it. I think the only thing of his I'm not reading is Wind, and I just never jumped on that. So, but I'm also really interested in getting into this this Wraith character and checking this out. I don't know how much this character has had to do with anything that's going on in the Venom series. So I don't know. I may check into that later on. I didn't get on Venom until issue 20. So there's a lot of the Venom stuff there I'm kind of missing out on, but I'm kind of interested about this too, because Ice Cream Man, the few that I've read, is another one of those that's just really, really messed up. So this has definitely got my curiosity piqued. And then after talking with Kyle Higgins, I know you said you were looking forward to getting into this one, so
yeah, I've actually Ultraman it's a show in Japan that's still airing to this day.
Oh, I didn't know that it was still on. I knew it jumped off in like 1966, but I didn't know it was still going.
It's kind of like Power Rangers in that there's like a new season of Power Rangers every year.
Okay.
So this season's Ultraman is called Ultraman Z, and you can actually watch it on the studio's YouTube channel. Like it comes out in Japan, and then I think the next day they put English subtitles on it, so you can watch it with subtitles on YouTube for like 2 weeks after. You can watch it for 2 weeks, and then they take the episode down.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, the little bit that I've watched, I've enjoyed. I mean, you have to understand what it is, and by understand, I mean you have to kind of get the idea that it's kind of like Power Rangers and a little cheesy like Power Rangers. You know what I mean? But if you're okay with that, then the show's fun.
Yeah, I looked into it after finding out that, you know, he had this coming out, and of course talking to him last night. So I did want to dive into it a little bit and you know, kind of learn about Ultraman a little bit. And I saw, you know, like I said, that it came out in the 60s, and I started watching some of it, and like it really, like this laid the groundwork for stuff like VR Troopers and Power Rangers and all that stuff that, you know, came after it. I mean, if you watch the original Ultraman stuff, like you can really see where all of that stuff, you know, was taken from the beginnings of this. So I could definitely see the parallels there for sure. So yeah, I'm definitely going to jump into it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, if you want to, I don't know how you feel about subtitles. I will gladly send you the link to that YouTube channel if you have like 20 minutes to kill.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out because I definitely wasn't feeling the original stuff at all. So,
you mean like from the 60s?
Yeah,
that's understandable.
Yeah, it's like trying to go back and watch the original Power Rangers in general. Like, I just can't do it. But yeah, I mean, you know, who knows? I'll check it out. We'll see. Let's see. Okay, Wraith is Null's firstborn. Okay, so he's pretty bad dude then, I guess. I know, like in the first couple pages there, he said he sold some guns to Thanos' brother. So I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. Ben Compton, what's going on, man? One of the best reads out there. Yeah, I haven't read a whole lot of it. I got the dollar issue #1 reprint, and I like that. And I think I've read one other one, and that's it. So, but I've heard a lot of people talking about it. So, Adrian Pandawesome316, what's going on, man? Another member of the Two Brothers Comics channel here. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Good to see you. And yeah, you better have picked up Ultraman, and you better picked it up too, Steve. And Ryan, if you're lurking around there in the chat somewhere, y'all all three better have picked it up. But so that was pretty much everything I picked up today, man. I don't have there was a couple of other books that I found while I was digging around today. Found a couple in the dollar bin and a couple in the back issue bins. And I just left those in my box. I'll probably try to get those Friday or something. A couple of issues of the Jason Aaron Ghost Rider run, because I'm trying to get that going. It's either that or pay. I think eBay's got 2 copies of the omnibus, and one's 200 and one's 250. So I was like, I might do a little bit better just trying to dig some of these out of the dollar bin. So I think I'm going to go that route with that. And man, they had some great cover art on some of those issues as well. And everybody I've talked to and a lot of the reading I've done and research, apparently that's like the run on Ghost Rider to read if you want to have like a really, really good story come out of it, where you have Johnny Blaze fighting his brother throughout it and everything. So I'm looking forward to getting into that eventually. And then I found a really cool TMNT book in the dollar bin. And it was the Mutanimals series where Slash shows up. So you had big Slash cover going on there, and I was like, for $1, it looked super clean too. I was like, for $1, I'm gonna grab that for sure. I don't know what he's doing, but he's backstage. I see you. You ain't that sneaky. I am Will 1408. What is going on? Ice Cream Man or Oblivion Song were my favorite this week. Oh, right on, man. Yeah, I'm gonna read it for sure. I don't know if I'll read it. I don't know if I'll read anything else tonight because I was up really late last night and got up super early, but I'll definitely read everything I got tomorrow. So Nick, you want to throw that up one more time? So this is something we want to throw up here just to say thank you to all of our members here. And if you watch the video that we dropped today, then you will understand the color code here in the gold, silver, and bronze age membership categories. So thank you to everyone there. We appreciate you guys a whole lot for joining the Two Brothers Comics members program or whatever I don't know what you call that, man. We appreciate it though. You guys know.
I like that font. That's a good font.
Oh, well, there you go, Nick. It's writer or letter approved. Jen says Trinity Crisis. I didn't pick that up. I'm not on that one.
You know what? Truth be told, when it comes to DC books, I'm really starting to scale back what I buy. And it's really only Batman family titles. Like I'm only doing Batman, Detective, Batgirl, Nightwing. That's it.
You're doing better than me. I'm getting the Batman and 3 Jokers, and once 3 Jokers is done, I'm gonna be right back to just Batman. But I mean, even with Marvel, I'm not reading much out of Marvel. Darth Vader, which has one more issue to go, I think, and it's done. And then I'll just be on Avengers, Thor, Venom, and Savage Avengers, and that's it. Savage Avengers finally comes back in a couple weeks, guys. I'm so excited. So to everyone that we got hooked on Savage Avengers and that loved it, if you've been waiting, it's coming back. It's coming back in a couple weeks, finally. But yeah, I mean, most of my pull list is all indie stuff. I don't have a whole lot out of the big two. I don't think I even have much out of Image. Undiscovered Country. I think that might be my only Image title. Is that Image?
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's Image.
Yeah, I think that's my only Image title I'm even reading. I have been picking up the last couple Spawns with that new Consequences of Sin story arc, but I'm not sure how long I'll ride that one out. If I'll just stay on Spawn or not, I probably won't. But, you know, most of my stuff is IDW. Boom Studios is a big portion of it. Mad Cave. The one book I was reading from Aftershock is over. The one book I was reading from Source Point is over, I think. Or was I don't think I picked anything up from Source Point. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how my pull list seems so small when I talk about it, but then my stacks are always this big when I bring them on. It makes no sense to me. So yeah, everybody's saying they got a bit of reading to do tonight. I know I'm probably not, like I said, I'm not going to get much more reading done tonight, but definitely going to be reading some tomorrow too. And here we go. Ultraman is an anime too. Okay. On Netflix. Right on. Highly recommend Ice Cream Man for any horror fan. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Loving the indie stuff too. My LCS doesn't get them all. That sucks.
That's rough. That does suck.
Yeah.
You know, in where I live, there's 2 shops, and one of the shops mainly only carries like Marvel and DC and, you know, like the big Image stuff and the big Boom stuff. Not so much like Mad Cave or Source Point Press. Like if you ask them to order it, they will. And then the other shop in town, everything. Like they order everything, which is why I was surprised that they didn't have Dryfoot or Stargazer today.
Yes, same here, man. The store that I went to, and you know, like I said, I've got one shop that I try not to go there too often, but if I'm looking for something that I can't find anywhere else, I know they've got it usually. So I may just have to pay a lot more for it. But they didn't even have them, and that blew me away because they always carry the Mad Cave stuff too. They're one of 2 shops that always does. And I mean, they didn't even have it. and that really surprised me. But I mean, like I said though, like I try not to go in there too often because you guys know the Alex Ross Submariner came out today. He's doing all of these covers, and the Submariner came out today. I don't know how your shops did it, but I went to 4 different shops today. 3 of those shops had that book for cover price. And oh, look at Nick. Look at Nick. And neither one of these shops are the one I'm talking about right now. We love these shops. But the one shop, they were charging, I think, $14.99 for that cover instead of cover price. So I didn't understand like why, because it's not like a big deal. I didn't think. I mean, every shop I went to had multiple on the shelves and all, but I was like, whatever. Did you see it?
I did see it. I'm gonna pick up all of the ones for X-Men characters.
Okay.
The one of Colossus and Nightcrawler, like those look pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few of them I'm gonna pick up, and I've got on my pull list. Like I'm definitely getting Thor, definitely getting Cap. The Thing, I really liked that one. I thought that one looked really good. So I've just kind of went and been a little bit picky and choosy with which ones I was gonna grab. But I don't know. The more I looked at the Submariner one, I almost got it, and then I was like, well, I've already got so much, so I may grab that one eventually because it didn't look like that it was going to be something that was going to just disappear. But man, Alex Ross is definitely doing a great job on those for sure.
Absolutely.
Dan Eckery says, can't wait for the new Draken and 3 Jokers. Right on. Yeah. Yep. We're reading those, and those have been really good too. So, yeah, a lot of people are saying the same thing with the indies. You know, you gotta put them on your pull list because they're not going to bring them in otherwise. Oh, you need to get, we only find them. Oh man. Yeah.
Wow. I'm surprised your shop didn't have that. That was a number one from Boom.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a huge book. Huge book. Let's see. Comics and Death Metal. What's going on, Ryan? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Ryan, look, dude, I know I didn't grab it this weekend, but we were just talking about it, man. I got it, man. Ain't that cool? Yes. I was just talking to him about it and telling him I wished I had grabbed it the other day when we were hanging out. I only have one shop near me, but it's a second home. I hear you. I feel that way sometimes for sure. Tapia's family, what's going on? Vatos Locos, what's going on? Good to see you in there too. Pre-ordered all the Ross covers. Got to have them all. Hey, no shame in that at all. No shame in that at all. All right. Well, Justin, I guess that is it for today, man. You got anything coming up this week? Do we have a video dropping tomorrow? Do you know? I'm not sure. I think my video is dropping tomorrow.
Yeah. I've got a pile of stuff that needs to be opened. I just haven't had a chance to record anything yet, just because I've been busy this week.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So quick story.
Go ahead, man.
Friday, it was like Friday at like 3:00, and I'm like, oh, awesome, 3-day weekend. I'm going to enjoy this. And then about 5:00, everybody who was on the West Coast, because it was still not 5:00 there, just blew up my emails. And suddenly I went, like, I'm working this weekend.
Man, that sucks. Yep, no bueno.
Freelance lifestyle. What are you going to do?
There you go. Got to take it when it's coming. That's how it used to be for me when I was a contractor, man. You gotta take it when it's there, because if you don't, you'll be wishing you had when it ain't there.
Absolutely.
You never know. I got a box coming in this week. Should be here just in time for the Saturday night Comic Book Babble-on. And I'm looking forward to this box coming in. We will have a toy box segment this week. I promise you guys that.
You should definitely open that one on air if it gets here in time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I plan on it for sure. All right, let's see. Nick has added a new emoji here. So let's see what kind of craziness. Oh, smash that like. Smash that like. Okay, right on, Nick. There you go. So Nick's always in here throwing down some new emojis for the members to use. So that's awesome. And yeah, guys, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're just hanging out in the chat. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Tomorrow, for everybody watching now, for everybody watching on the live stream, tomorrow, Thursday, September the 10th, we are going to be dropping a video. And I know I said it earlier, but you want to make sure you guys watch that video tomorrow, man, and watch the whole thing. Because the last time I did a Grail unboxing, a lot of you guys thought that the slab I pulled out first was the Grail, but that was a book I'd already had, and I was just talking about it, and you missed out on the Grail. But tomorrow, make sure you watch this one, man. It's very entertaining. I kind of lost my mind a little bit and got a little way too excited over the AOK that I received from Man Cave Comics. If you guys know Man Cave Comics, then you can only imagine what this man sent me. And it absolutely blew my mind. And yeah, so needless to say, Nick had a lot of editing to do on that video. And again, for any of you members who have not seen it, the uncensored video is available for you guys to watch right now. And honestly, the uncensored bit is way better, way better. But we could not release the uncensored for everybody. It definitely does not go along with our family-friendly channel rules. So hope you guys enjoy that, the members that get to watch it. And I hope everybody that is watching now, hope you guys get to watch it tomorrow. For anybody watching on the replay, make sure you guys check it out too. It was an awesome AOK. I'm still blown away. And I haven't even put it up in the room yet because I don't want to spoil it. But I promise you guys, as soon as this stream ends, that book's going on the wall. So it'll be here for Saturday. But, well, that is all I've got, man. Unless you got anything else.
Nope, I'm good. I probably should get back to work. If Darren is still watching, I am getting back to work.
There you go. Awesome, man. Well, again, we want to thank our local comic shops, Haven Comics of Huntsville, Alabama, and Back to Back Comics of Marietta, Georgia, for taking care of our needs for New Comic Book Day and making sure that we have what we need for this live stream every week. You guys are great, and we appreciate you. We could not do this without you. And yeah, hopefully everybody was able to get the books that they were after. If you're watching this on the replay, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, do it, please, because we appreciate it and it helps us out. Hit a like button if you enjoyed the stream and let us know in the comments what you picked up and what your favorite read was. And as always, guys, thanks for being the best part of Two Brothers Comics, and collect your way.